Hello friends, today I've got you fruit trifle custard pudding. Now this is a very simple pudding to make and a lot many of you might be making it too. But how I do it, I'll show you now. First let's see the ingredients we require for this one by one. I've taken 500 ml of fresh milk, custard powder, strawberry jelly, you can take any other flavor also, mango pulp diluted in little water, pineapple slices tinned, half cup of walnuts roughly chopped, 1 apple, then I've taken grapes, I've cut them small, blueberries, mango, I've cubed them, and 1 banana. Then I've taken vanilla cupcakes which I had made at home beforehand. Now let's see the procedure. First we'll make the custard. Take a bowl, take 2 tablespoons of custard powder in it, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh milk, dilute it, avoiding lumps in it. Then put the milk to boil, adding 2 tablespoons of sugar in it. I usually reduce the amount of sugar as written on the box. Bring the milk to boil. Once it starts boiling, remove it from the flame, add it to the diluted custard powder, mix it well, and add the custard mixture back to the boiled milk. Whisk it nicely and put it back on the flame so that it can thicken a bit. Once you see it has started to thicken, remove it from the flame so that it can cool down a bit, and then transfer it to a bowl so that it cools down faster. Then cover it and refrigerate for a few minutes till we prepare the other elements of the pudding. Let's prepare our jelly also. I've taken half the packet. That's enough quantity as per our requirement. 1 packet requires 2 full cups of water, but I've reduced the quantity of the water also. So I'm putting half cup of hot water first, diluting it nicely, and then half cup of chilled water. Mix it once and then put this also in the refrigerator to cool down. Now let's prepare our fruits for the pudding. Apple is one fruit that should be cut just before you have to use them, because otherwise it gets oxidized with air. Rest of the fruits I had already cut, which I had shown you in the earlier slide. Rest of the fruits we had already cut. 1 banana, half cup of chopped grapes, 1 mango diced, half cup of chopped blueberries, 2 tinned pineapple rings, chop them small too, add these two to the fruit mixture, mix them all once, and then the mango pulp what I had taken, I'll pour half of it to the fruit mixture. What it does is, it naturally sweetens the fruits and we do not need to add any artificial sugar to it. Make sure all the fruits are wrapped nicely in the mango pulp. Also, if you do not have the mango pulp, what you can do is you can use any store-bought mango juice, mixed fruit juice or orange juice. But again, if you make them fresh at home, that would be the best. Our fruits are ready. Keep them in the refrigerator too. After 15 to 20 minutes, we'll start assembling the pudding. Take your cupcakes and cut them in 3 slices. We basically need ½ inch broad slices. But if you want them thicker, you can cut them in 2 parts also. Once all are cut and ready, take your dish which you are going to set the pudding in. Place the first layer in the dish with the cupcakes, covering all the corners and the centers with the cupcake bits. If you do not want to make the cupcakes at home, you can buy it from the store too. If you want to still make them at home, the recipe is in the description below. Nicely layered each corner of the dish with the cake, as you can see. Once the layer is done, what we'll do is, we'll take the rest of the mango pulp and pour it over the cake. Again, why we do this is, it naturally flavors the cupcakes and keep it moist too. Otherwise what happens is, when we put other layers on it, it becomes dry. This is what I experienced by making it multiple times. So now I do it this way. Press the cakes a little bit so that it can soak up to the juice we've put in. Now comes the second layer. It'll be of the custard. Now you'll feel that the custard is little liquidy, but I have deliberately kept it like this because I did not want it to set much in the fridge before layering it, as otherwise it becomes lumpy while you are layering. Once you pour in all the custard mixture here, clean the edges also and then put it in the refrigerator now to set a bit. Should be kept for around 15 minutes before we put the third layer on it. After 15 minutes the custard would have set. Pull it out from the fridge, take your fruits, your walnuts, pour all the walnuts in the fruit mixture, mix it once and then start layering the third layer over the custard. Why we wait for 15 minutes to put the third layer is so that the fruits do not dunk in the custard. You can see the layers nice and beautifully separated. Though once we scoop it out, it will be all mixed together, but still while presenting it, it would look pretty. The goal of the walnuts in this pudding is that it gives a good crunch to the fruits and the pudding. Hence, I would recommend not to forget to put the walnuts. Once you've layered the fruits, even them out too. Shift it to side and bring your jelly mixture out. The jelly would look a little set. Whisk it back to pouring consistency. Bring back, pour all the jelly mixture over the fruits. After you've poured all the jelly mixture, even out this too so that it covers all the fruits nicely. Pouring the jelly mixture over the fruits like this makes it look like a glass through which the beautiful fruits can be seen. The layers would look something like this. Now set it in the fridge for at least 4 hours. But again, keeping it overnight would be the best. Make sure you cover it with cling wrap nice and tight before refrigerating it. This is a really summery and light pudding to make, so do try it at home. I put it to chill for 5 to 6 hours to set nicely and then I served it. Our beautiful looking, very summery custard trifle pudding dessert is ready to serve it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up if you like the recipe. Also don't forget to hit the bell icon for regular updates. Thank you for watching and see you again next time. Namaskar.